Engineer Maya Torres found a small alien child crying in the maintenance tunnels of Station Kepler-9, clutching a broken holographic device. The child, no taller than Maya's knee, with luminescent skin and wide violet eyes, was clearly lost and terrified. Maya didn't hesitate, kneeling to help repair the device, unaware the child was Princess Yel'sira, sole heir to the Valkyrian star throne. Maya was a human maintenance engineer on Station Kepler-9, a massive trading hub where dozens of species intersected. She was practical, empathetic, haunted by memories of her younger sister who died lost in a colony collapse when no one stopped to help. Maya had made it her personal mission to assist anyone in distress, regardless of species. The station was neutral territory, a melting pot of galactic civilizations where protocol and bureaucracy often overshadowed compassion. The Valkyrian Empire was one of the oldest civilizations, ruling 17 star systems with rigid hierarchies and ceremonial traditions. Their royalty rarely traveled, and when they did, they were surrounded by elaborate security. Princess Yel'sira had been part of a diplomatic entourage, visiting the station when she became separated during a crowded market event. Her holographic communicator, the only device that could identify her to her guards and navigate back to her delegation, malfunctioned. Without it, she was just another lost child in a station of millions. Maya examined the device with professional focus, noting its unusual construction and precious materials, but assumed it was simply an expensive toy. She spoke soothingly to the child in Standard Galactic, offering water and a protein bar while she worked, completely unaware that Valkyrian royal guards were systematically searching the station in growing panic. As Maya repaired the device, station security began lockdown procedures, an unprecedented move that caused chaos across the commercial sectors. Automated announcements demanded all personnel report any unaccompanied children matching a specific description. Maya heard this but didn't connect it to the small alien girl sitting trustingly beside her. She was focused on the delicate circuitry, her engineer's mind absorbed in the problem. The device finally powered on, projecting a holographic royal seal, the symbol of the Valkyrian throne. Maya froze. Before she could process what this meant, heavy footsteps echoed through the maintenance tunnels. A squad of Valkyrian royal guards appeared, weapons drawn, their ornate armor gleaming under the harsh utility lights. They saw their princess with a human stranger in an isolated maintenance corridor. Protocol dictated one response: eliminate the potential threat. The guard captain's weapon charged. Maya immediately shifted position, placing herself between the guards and the child. She didn't think, just moved. The princess clutched Maya's leg, clearly frightened by the soldiers despite them being her own people. The captain demanded Maya step away from the air. Maya refused. She's scared. Lower your weapons first. The captain's mandibles clicked in what might be anger or confusion. No one gave orders to royal guards. Maya tried to explain she was simply helping, but the guards' combat stance didn't waver. They'd found their princess with an unknown alien in an unauthorized location. Station security arrived, adding human personnel to the tense standoff. The Valkyrian ambassador appeared via hologram, demanding immediate custody of the princess. But the princess wouldn't release her grip on Maya's leg, speaking rapidly in her native tongue, a language Maya didn't understand but whose tone was unmistakable: fear and plea for protection. The guard captain issued a final command: surrender the princess or be neutralized. Maya's heart pounded. She was no soldier, just an engineer who stopped to help. But she saw the child's terror not of Maya, but of the armed guards overwhelming the small space. She remembered her sister, 7 years old, calling for help in the darkness while adults argued about jurisdiction. She made her choice. No. The word hung in the recycled air. The captain's weapon rose. Maya didn't move. She spread her arms slightly, making herself a larger shield, and released something between a growl and a shout, pure primal human defiance. The sound was raw, visceral. The guards hesitated, recognizing the display for what it was, a mammalian threat response, the sound of a creature protecting young. In that frozen moment, the princess spoke clear, commanding despite her youth. The guards immediately lowered weapons, dropping to one knee. The ambassador's hologram flickered with what might be shock. The captain addressed Maya, this time without hostility. The Heir has invoked her right of sanctuary claim. She declares you her protector until she feels safe. Maya's mind reeled. The princess stepped forward to address her guards in their language. Her small voice carried unexpected authority. The ambassador translated. Princess Yel'sira states she became separated, frightened, lost. She says the human Maya found her, offered water and food, and repaired her communicator without asking payment or recognition. She states the human showed kindness when she had none. The translation continued. Royal guards approaching with weapons drawn frightened her more than being lost. She invokes ancient law, the Valkyrian right of the Heir to claim sanctuary with one who has shown pure compassion. Maya learned that by this law. She was temporarily responsible for the princess's well-being until the child herself released the claim. The guards must defer. The ambassador must accept. The princess looked up at Maya with those violet eyes and spoke in carefully practiced standard. You helped. Not scared of me. Made toy work. She touched the repaired communicator. You safe person. The situation transformed instantly. Maya escorted the princess through the station, now surrounded by protective guards who treated Maya with wary respect. They reached the diplomatic suite where the Valkyrian delegation had been coordinating search efforts. The princess's parents, the emperor and empress themselves, waited in evident distress. When Yel'sira ran to her mother, the empress held her daughter with relief that transcended species. Then she turned to Maya and did something that made every Valkyrian present inhale sharply. She bowed, deep, formal, the bow of royal acknowledgement. You protected our daughter. You asked nothing, expected nothing. The emperor's voice carried weight. Until she releases you, you hold a position in our household. By ancient law, you are her guardian. Maya stammered that she was just helping, that anyone would have done the same. The emperor's expression suggested he knew that wasn't true. He'd seen the security footage, watched Maya place herself between armed guards and his daughter without hesitation. Princess Yel'sira approached Maya one final time. In her small hands, she held a crystalline pendant, a royal token, for when scared again. You come? She pressed it into Maya's palm, then spoke formally in her own language. The sanctuary claim released. The ambassador explained, the Heir has granted you a royal favor. Should you ever require aid, that token commands the resources of the Valkyrian Empire. Maya returned to her maintenance duties, but the story spread across the station and beyond. The human engineer who earned a royal favor not through politics or power, but through simple compassion. She didn't know who the child was, didn't calculate advantage, just saw someone who needed help and helped. The Valkyrian Empire, ancient and powerful, added a new chapter to their legal histories, the first human to receive royal sanctuary acknowledgement. Maya kept the pendant in her toolkit, a reminder that the most important repairs aren't always mechanical. Sometimes fixing a child's broken toy, offering water to someone scared, taking time to help when you could walk away, these small acts matter more than empires realize. Humanity's strength isn't superior technology or military might. It's the instinct to kneel beside a crying child and ask, how can I help?